All right, guys. Hey, it's Ashley. Today is Earth Day. So we have a special kids Earth Day yoga class today. So I'll give everybody just a minute to get their mats and join us. And get some music playing for you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll start sitting down today. And the first thing we're going to do is, because it's Earth Day, we're going to take a minute to stop and smell the flowers. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to pretend that either you have a flower in your hand or you're sitting in a big field of flowers. And as you inhale, I want you to see what you can smell. And let your breath out. Inhale again, smell another flower this time. And let that breath out. Inhale, take a big breath in, breathe in those flowers again. Hope you guys had some good flowers that you could smell. So now we are going to get our bodies warmed up by saying hello to the sun. So everybody's going to stand up and we're going to put our feet a little ways apart and we're going to take a big breath in and we're going to reach up to the sun and say hello. And we're going to fold forward. We're going to take a big breath in and we're going to reach all the way up to the sun and say hello. And we're going to fold forward. Again, reach all the way up to the sun. Say hello. And let's paint a rainbow to one side. Coming back up. Paint a rainbow to the other side. Reach up, say hello to the sun. And fall forward. Go ahead and wiggle it out here. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Alrighty, so we're going to come onto our mats, and now we're going to do those big sun stretches and add a couple things to them. So, big breath in, hello to the sun, hold all the way over. We're going to put our hands down and see if we can step our feet out, come down to our knees. We're going to lower down to our bellies. We're going to stretch up just a little bit. Lower back down to our bellies. Push up onto our hands and knees. And up onto our toes. And shake your little tail. Shake your little tail. Shake your little tail. And take that right foot. Bring it up between your hands so you're in a big, big stretch. And we're going to stand up like this. And for those of you that know about Earth Day and recycling, it's reduce, reuse, recycle. So we're going to put our back foot down. We're going to say reduce, reuse, recycle. Coming back down. Step your back foot up. Wiggle it out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And take a big breath in. Stretch up to the sun. Hello, sun. Fall forward. Put those hands down. Step your feet back. Bring your knees down. Come down to your tummy. Stretch up. Come down to your tummy. Push up to your knees. And come all the way up and shake your tail. Shake your tail. And we're going to bring our left foot forward this time into a big, big step. You can put our right foot back. We're going to come up. Reduce. Reuse. Recycle. Bring those hands around. Step that back foot up and shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. All right, from here, I want you to step back and come down to your hands and knees. We're gonna sit back on our heels and bring our hands down. We're gonna tuck up, put your forehead on the ground. We're gonna tuck up like a little seed. And we're gonna pretend we're a seed, and we're gonna grow into a plant. So we're gonna slowly grow up. We're gonna grow up, and our leaves are coming out, and our leaves are unfurling, and we're gonna stretch, 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 stretch. And we're gonna come back down into our little seed. We'll do it again. We're gonna slowly grow, 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 grow. Grow our arms up and stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax. Are you guys getting warm? So, we're doing kids yoga again today because my little nephew and my niece apparently liked the last class I did. So, Hudson Oliver Picard in Brooklyn, if you are watching Brooklyn Rose, this is for you guys again. I hope you like this class as well, too. So I hope all the rest of you kiddos like it, too. If your mom and dad send me your first name, I'll even mention your first name when I teach next time. All right. I want you guys to stand up. We're going to take a journey around the earth. And we're going to start on the land. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be a mountain. So I want you to stand tall, 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 just like a mountain. Sorry, guys. Stand up tall, just like a mountain. And a couple of breaths here. So think about being a tall, big, pointy mountain. How many of you guys have mountains where you live? Pretend to be one of those. If you don't have mountains, pretend to be one that you've seen on TV or in a book. From here, we're going to become a tree. So we're going to put one foot down here, or we can keep it on the ground, or we can bring it all the way up here. And we're going to put our branches up tall in the air. Tall, tall branches. If you want to, you can wave those branches around. Wave them around like the wind is blowing. If you look at one spot in front of you, you'll be able to balance better. And release, become a mountain again. Be a mountain, stand tall, tall mountain. And let's be a tree on the other side. Bring that other foot up. You can keep it on the ground, or you can put it on your lower leg, or you can bring it all the way up. You just don't want it on your knee. We want it either above or below our knee. And bring your branches all the way up. And you want to, you can wave those branches around. Wave them around. And release, become a mountain. All right, now we're gonna be a bird. So we're gonna come down onto our knees. We're gonna see a bird because birds, they live in the air, but they kind of also are part of living on the land. So we're gonna come down onto our knee. And we're gonna put one leg out to the side. We're going to extend our wings out. We're gonna lean over. You can eat your food just like a bird does off the ground, or you can fly. Fly like a bird, soar, you can flap your arms, right? We're moving, we're flying like a bird. All right, let's switch sides. Bring that knee in, and we'll put the other one out. Okay, get your wings. We're gonna lean forward, and you can pick up the food or eat some worms if you're a robin. You can flap your arms and fly. Soar through the air. Just like a bird. Right? Just like a bird does. Fly. Fly. All right. Come back up. Bring that leg in. We're going to sit down and we're going to be a butterfly now. We're going to make a butterfly. So I want you to take the soles of your feet and put them together. And then your legs become your wings. You can hold on to your ankles. Sit up nice and tall. We're gonna flap our wings. Just like a little butterfly. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Can you guys tell me about your butterflies? Tell me what color you imagine your butterfly to be. I think mine will be blue today. Maybe a little bit of green on him. If you want to make antenna, you can make your little antenna like a butterfly has. Right? Or we can hold right here and push those wings down into the ground. We're going to be a still butterfly. A nice still butterfly and flap your wings. All right. Now, what do butterflies like to land on? They like to land on flowers. Okay, so we're going to make a flower. We're going to keep our legs like this. We're going to tip back just a little bit. Bring our hands up under our legs and make a flower with our legs, and our hands are our little leaves. Okay. Can you smell your flower? What kind of flower do you smell? What does your flower smell like? Can you tell me what kind of flower you are? I think mine might be a tulip today. I saw some tulips out in my yard. All right, let's go ahead and relax our legs and come down onto our belly, and we're gonna be a worm, okay? So we'll come down, I got some papers down there. We'll come down onto our bellies, and we'll bring our hands in right under our shoulders, right here. Forehead down on our mat, and we're gonna press up like a little worm, digging through the soil, and we're gonna blow all our air out and lower down. Inhale, lift your head up like a little worm, coming through the soil, and exhale, lower down. One more time, be a worm, big breath in, come up like a little worm, and blow your air out, bring your head down. All right, now we're going to turn into a ladybug. So we're going to push up and come through and become a ladybug. You can tuck your little arms up like ladybug wings. You can wrap them behind you like little ladybug wings. We're going to be a ladybug. We're going to take a couple of breaths and pretend we're a ladybug. How many spots do you have on your wings today as a ladybug? I think I have 3 spots on one wing and 4 spots on my other wing. All right, come out of your ladybug. Up onto your knees. The next place we're going to go is in the ocean. What kinds of things live in the ocean as we explore our Earth on Earth Day today? The first thing I always think about is seaweed. So can you guys be seaweed with me? Can you be seaweed? Seaweed kind of flows in the ocean, and it bends and it flows. Can you be seaweed? All right, from here, we're going to turn into a crab. So you're going to come up onto your hands and knees and try to keep your back nice and flat, sort of like a table, and we're going to be a crab. You can wiggle forward, crawl forward. You can crawl back like a crab. Right? Or we can go sideways, come back the other way. Or we can just be a still crab, just right here, and be a still crab. How many of you have ever seen a dolphin? I don't think I've ever seen one in real life, but I've seen them on shows and in pictures. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come down onto my forearms, and I'm going to move my knees back just a little bit. I'm going to curl my toes, and I'm going to come up and be a dolphin. So this is a dolphin pose. We're going to pretend we're dolphins. What kind of sound does a dolphin make? Does it go, ee, ee? Maybe? I don't know. I didn't get that right. I bet one of you guys knows what sound a dolphin makes, though. Big breaths in here. And big breath out. One more big breath in. And out. All right. From here, I want you to look between your hands. Come up onto your hands. We're going to walk forward. And we're going to be a jellyfish. Jellyfish are kind of loose and they float. And their little tentacles wave around. Right? They just kind of wiggle and they're loose. Do jellyfish make noises? I don't think they do. All right, and then the last animal we're gonna see in the ocean is a starfish. So your legs are gonna come nice and wide. Your toes are gonna point out. We're gonna bring our arms up and be a starfish. Yep, just like this. Because starfish have how many legs? 5 most of the time. Sometimes they have more, but mostly just 5. Each leg, 1, 2, each arm, 3, 4, and your head makes 5. So we look just like a starfish. And fold over. Let's be a jellyfish again. Let's be a jellyfish again. All right, come back up to standing here with me. Kind of shake it out. Wiggle it out here. Oh, boy. All right. Where do you think we're going to go next in our world today? We're going to go to the desert. How many of you have been to a desert? I kind of live in a desert. It's called a desert, and parts of it are really dry and look like a desert that you might see on TV or in a book. And some of it's pretty green, like in the mountains. So when we go to the desert today, the first thing we're going to see is a cactus. So to be a cactus, we're going to do that tree pose, kind of like we did earlier, right? We did this tree pose, but instead of having branches, we're going to have cactus arms, right? We're going to be a little cactus, just like this. Try and keep those arms back, head up, standing up tall and straight, looking ahead. Cactuses are pretty still. I haven't seen a cactus swaying in the breeze, so we're going to try to stand really still here and balance in our cactus pose. All right, 3, 2, 1. Slowly. See how slow you can come out of this. Release. Release. Slow, slow, slow. All right, same thing on the other side. Point those toes forward. Bring your foot up into that tree pose. Remember, you can do it on the floor too, or on your calf, just not on your knee. Okay, don't put that foot on your knee. Woo! Oh, sometimes we get a little tippy. But instead of branches, we're gonna have cactus arms. So find that cactus pose, right? And we're gonna be tall and straight and strong. Just like a cactus. Cactuses are still. We don't usually see them waving in the wind. Whoa! But they might fall over, I guess. So nice and tall and straight cactus. All right, and slowly, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly coming out of that. Oh, are your legs tired? Mine are all tired. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, we're going to take those legs and we're going to set them a little ways apart. And we're going to turn both our feet to face one direction. Okay, we're going to be a pyramid. Has anybody ever seen a pyramid before? We're going to stretch up with our arms. And we're going to fold forward over that front leg and be a pyramid. Yep, nice straight pyramid. And take a big breath in. Woo, as you step up. And we're going to turn and go the other way. Nice and tall. Big breath in. And blow it all out, coming forward over that leg. And make your pyramid. All right, you guys, you're doing so awesome. What else have you seen in a desert? What other things do you think might be in a desert? Go ahead and take a big breath in and stand up and come back to the center. So, we're going to be a spider or a scorpion. How many of you have seen a spider or a scorpion? They live in the deserts. So we're going to keep our legs wide like this. We're going to come down and we're going to bring our arms behind and put them behind our feet. Just like this. Wiggle a little side to side if you want to. You can put your hands up here if you need to. That's fine too. All right. Good job, you guys. You can come down onto your knees now. Because the last animal that I think we'll see in the desert today is a camel. So, to be a camel, you're going to roll one arm back and come onto your heel, and the other one back, and we're going to put our hands on our heels and look up at the sky. If that's too hard, you can put your hands and fists behind your back and look up this way too. So either one. And relax. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, goodness. All right, we have one last stop on our tour of the earth today. Where do you think that might be? Where do you think we might be going next? We're going to the Arctic, so the North Pole. And the first thing we're going to see is an igloo. So our igloo looks just like our crab did. So we're going to come up, have a nice flat back, and we're going to make a little igloo home. What kind of animals are living in your igloo today? Make nice space here for your little animal family. What kind of Arctic North Pole animals are living in your igloo? Are there fox? Or bears? Or a seal, maybe? Okay, from here, we're going to turn into a polar bear. Oh, I know people who like polar bears a lot. So we're going to curl our toes. We're going to push up. We're going to shake our tail because polar bears have tails. Wiggle your tail. Wiggle your tail and then push your tail up to the sky. Try to push your heels down towards the ground. Shake your head, yes or no. Let it relax and take big breaths in and out. Two more big breaths. One more. All right, great job, you guys. That's our polar bear. Shake his tail. Shake your tail. All right, we're going to turn into a seal next. So come down onto your knees. Come down onto your elbows, and we're going to put our feet out behind us. We're going to put our elbows directly under our shoulders. Fingers pointing straight out in front of us. And we're going to tighten our leg muscles. And we're going to lift up into a baby seal. And then if you want to be a mommy seal or a daddy seal, you can push through your hands and come up a little higher. Or you can be a baby seal. I like to be a baby seal. What sounds do seals make? They may know, do they go, ow, 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 ow? Maybe? I'm not sure. I apparently am not very good at animal sounds, but I bet you guys all are. So tighten those legs. Looking up. And relax. Go ahead and make a little pillow for your forehead. And we're going to just wiggle it out. Wiggle those legs. You can kick them as if you were swimming. And wiggle. Just wiggle. All right, from here, we're gonna push up onto our hands and knees, and come onto our bottoms and sit down, and we're gonna put our legs straight out in front of us, and point our toes towards the ceiling, and we're gonna be a sunflower. You guys know what a sunflower looks like? They have the big yellow heads. Their little heads follow the sun wherever the sun goes. When the sun comes up, they come up, and when the sun goes down, they go down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale really big. And I'm actually gonna turn this way because I know we're gonna lay down here in that. So feet pointing out. We're gonna inhale up like a sunflower, and then the sun starts to go down, and we're gonna exhale. And we're gonna inhale because the sun comes up, and exhale because the sun comes down. One more time, inhale up. And this time we're gonna lay down onto our backs, okay? We're gonna lay down onto our back, and we're gonna put our hands on our belly. I don't know if you can see them, but they're gonna go up and down as we breathe. So we're gonna breathe in, and our hands come up, and we're gonna breathe out, and our hands go down. Let's do that a few more times. As you breathe in, watch your hands go up, and as you breathe out, they go down. So close your eyes now. Do a couple with your eyes closed and just feel your hands going up and down. As you breathe in, your belly lifts your hands up. As you breathe out, your hands come down. One more time. As you breathe in, your belly lifts your hands up. And as you breathe out, your belly lowers your hands. All right, I want you guys to just keep your eyes closed and keep breathing. Okay, just keep breathing. And I'm going to read you a special poem I found by a lady about Earth Day. It's by a lady named Larissa Noto. And the poem goes like this. Plant a tree or flower, give it some water and clean air. Treat it with loving care, and soon you will see everyone can make a difference, just like you and me. So make this day and every day Earth Day. Keep your footprints on Earth clean, green, and light. And this lets us keep Mother Earth beautiful and beaming bright. So remember, you guys, it's so important to take care of our Earth, to make sure that we're being nice to it and that we're taking care of it and keeping lots of plants planted and keeping our air clean so that it's there for us for a long time. All right, you guys, great job today. Happy Earth Day, and we'll see you for some more kids yoga maybe next week. Thanks, guys.